Hey, this is Sean with 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday and whatnot, but, yeah, that last line, luckily nothing ever goes wrong with the threats, right? Well, speaking for the Jets, yeah, it's like the old saying, what can go wrong will go wrong. But if in case you haven't heard, it happened this morning. The New York Jets has fired head coach Robert Saleh after a 20-36 record. After a 20-36 record in 3+ seasons. Not to mention the fact that he also got fired after a 2-3 start with the Jets. That loss against the Vikings. That loss against the Vikings in London on Sunday didn't really help his case, to be perfectly honest, if I'm going to be real with you. Oh, sorry. I had to cut the fan on. Let me cut it off. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm reading this from Yahoo Sports. Jets fire head coach Robert Saleh after 20-36 record in 3+ seasons. We are not where we should be. The New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Jets told Saleh around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, team owner Woody Johnson released a statement about the firing Saleh a short time later and announced that defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich will be the interim head coach going forward. The Jets are 2-3 this season and never had a winning season with Saleh as their head coach. Saleh came with a lot of fanfare when he was hired in 2021 to replace Adam Gase. He was a standout as defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers for 4 seasons, and over time became a prime head coaching candidate. He had a clean slate when he was hired. The franchise had no quarterback, but did have the number 2 overall pick in the upcoming draft. And with that number 2 pick, the Jets drafted Zach Wilson, who ended up being a major failure for the franchise. It's hard to know how much that selection was on Saleh, but he was stuck with it regardless. The firing of Saleh came surprise, according to Fox Sports' Jay Glazer. Team owner Woody Johnson spoke to the reporters about the coaching change, saying the expectations were high and Saleh didn't meet with them. According to CBS, Jonathan Stones, Saleh was also reportedly considered firing offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, one of Rodgers' preferred coaches. Although another report said by SNY TV's Conan Hughes says that Saleh only wanted to demote Hackett. It appears things were turning around for Saleh when the Jets traded for Aaron Rodgers before the 2023 season. At 39 years old at the time, Rodgers still had more left in the tank and wanted to use it in New York. We all know what happened then. Rodgers tore his Achilles 4 plays in the first game in the season, meaning Saleh will once again had to use Wilson as the starting QB. Now finally in 2024, after 3 seasons of waiting to see what Saleh could do with a serious quarterback, the Jets only gave him 5 games with Rodgers to show it on. At the end of his tenure with the Jets, which lasted 56 games, Saleh is 20-36. Considering all the adversity he dealt with over the time, you have to wonder how Saleh would have fared if even one thing has gone his way. If he had a league average quarterback instead of Wilson when he began with the Jets, how different would the Jets be today? The answer to that is unknowable for whatever reason. The Jets had enough of Saleh. Well, there's no surprise. This is the Jets we're talking about here, and I felt like he tried, but what can you do? What can you do? You're a head coach who don't have a serious quarterback. He had to deal with Wilson, and then also when Aaron Rodgers went down with that season-ending Achilles injury, it was been pain ever since. So. Yeah, it kind of sucks that he got fired, but hey, look at the bright side. There's a good chance he might head back to San Francisco to be the defensive coordinator. So, but, and I guess, some people might say that this might have something to do with Aaron Rodgers being a prima donna, but I mean, you could make a case of that one. You could, but I'm not sure. But, hey, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks for the Jets. But let me know what you think about this, alright? I'll leave a link to this article in the description below. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so don't miss our update. Share with friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 0071986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Man, what can go wrong will go wrong with the Jets.